Hey guys, Tony Corpin reporting live from the TSD Conference here in Frisco, Texas. I'm here with John Daniels, VP of Marketing at Transfinder, and we are talking to them about all the cool things Transfinder has done at the conference this year. John, it's amazing to have you here. It's been really exciting. You guys kicked it off with our ride and drive, doing a live technology demonstration. You want to share a little bit what happened? What was the reaction?
This was an incredible experience, Tony. Thank you for providing the opportunity. And this is the first time we've ever done anything like this, where we actually put our technology to work right on the school bus. We took one of our tablets with Wayfinder running on it. We connected it up to a 43-inch TV on a stand in a bus. A lot of people thought we were crazy for doing that, but what that did is that provided a great experience for everyone on the bus to see exactly what the driver would see while they were driving. They got to see the turn-by-turn navigation. They got to see the student information come up on the screen when we approached a stop. They got to see what happened if we went off path. So they got to see our technology working hand in hand with the route that was planned. It was truly amazing. It really showed everyone how powerful Transfinder's solutions are.
Can you share a little bit more? I know you have a new offering, which is called One. Can you talk a little bit about what the technology was that you displayed?
Yeah, so that is part of our One Partner, One Solution offering, which is the Wayfinder driver app on our Samsung tablet and our RFID card readers. The other, I would say the brain to all of that is our RouteFinder Plus solution. That's been around for many years now. We have nearly half of our customer base, over half of our customer base using RouteFinder Plus, which is our browser-based routing solution, which talks to Wayfinder. We use the maps that are in our RouteFinder Plus solution in our Wayfinder driver navigation. So if the driver happens to go off path for whatever reason, we're using the routing maps to get the driver back on path. So much better than a Google map or something like that. We also have our Stop Finder parent app, and that is used for parents to take a look at where their child's bus is, to know approximately when the bus is approaching, and also to communicate with this transportation department. And communication is a huge part of all this, of our One Partner, One Solution offering, Tony. Think about it specifically here for the special needs conference. The drivers can have access on a tablet of IEP information. The bus aides can have information on specific requirements for those students as they're boarding the bus or while they're on the bus. An example was used in the Lunch and Learn that we offered this week also, where one of our customers explained how a student had a seizure on their bus. And without the information on hand, they wouldn't have known how to handle that seizure specifically, because every seizure is different for a child. In this case, the instructions were wait for 5 minutes, and if no resolve, then call for assistance. This seizure lasted less than 5 minutes, so they didn't need to call for any assistance. The seizure passed, and the student was fine. A driver and bus aide having that kind of information right at hand on a tablet is critically important. No more binders, no more paper.
Yeah, that's exciting. What was kind of the reaction from the ride and drive, from attendees, actually seeing this TV displayed? Just what was their overall reaction to the technology?
Of course, you know, when they boarded the bus, we're joking about the new on-bus entertainment system where they could watch movies. But once we actually got moving and they saw the route start to proceed on the TV, and we turned up the voice so they could hear the navigation, when we approached a stop and they saw that student information come up, and Zach, who was demoing the system, was card swiping with our RFID card, and the student would either be accepted or not if they weren't supposed to be at that stop. It was a lot of oohs and ahs. People that hadn't experienced that before, to that level of quality and accuracy, were truly amazed.
Excellent. So let's talk a little more about the Lunch and Learn. So you fielded a panel of experts to talk about their experience, and what were kind of the big takeaways that you had from the Lunch and Learn for the audience?
I think what the audience truly took away was technology is truly helpful for transporting students with special needs. It's a must. However, there are challenges. Adoption by drivers and staff to new technologies. People don't like change. So there are certain ways that you have to start rolling things out, and also making certain that your data is accurate, because garbage in, garbage out. So if you don't have the most accurate information in your system to provide to those drivers, then it's not going to be the best experience for them. Also, making certain that you have strong technology. You have to have durable hardware on the bus, and you have to have apps that are intuitive. You have to have software that is intuitive for the driver. In our situation with Wayfinder, the driver doesn't need to touch the tablet unless they need to. They does everything that it needs to do as they're approaching. So it's intuitive, it moves along. Same thing with using the routing solution and having multiple fields available in the routing solution for them to put special information in, specific information, and then be able to run reports. These school districts are reimbursed based upon their ridership, and to make certain that they've got accurate ridership information so that they can get reimbursed appropriately. That's critically important too. And those were all some of the takeaways that came out of that lunch.
Now, transition, we're here in the Transfinder booth at the trade show, and we were at a 2-day trade show. Last night, we had a really great tailgate event, and then today, we've got more people coming back for more conversations. What do those conversations in the booth look like?
Tony, well, I have to say, we got to talk about how early it closed down the trade show, because they turned off the lights on us and we still had people here. So we had I have a picture of this booth aglow with people in here, and we're still doing demos, and your folks are standing around. Come on, we got to go. We were busy. We were so busy. It was amazing. Why were we busy? Because people know the importance of technology in special needs routing. Enterprise level technology, meaning we can take it from the routing and from all the SIS information that gets put into that, all the way into the driver's hands, into the bus aide's hands, into the principals and administrators through Viewfinder, and out into the parents. And everyone can communicate with each other through messaging and chat. So the ability to have that flow of information, people seeing it here on our demo wall behind me, everyone has been truly amazed seeing it all work and come together. Really, really good.
Wonderful. We're so excited to have you here. I'm glad it was a great success here at the TSD conference.
Thank you, Tony. We're definitely going to be back.